everyone, and welcome back. This is Deja with Twisted Sisters Mojo. And first, let me apologize. I know it's been about 2 or 3 weeks since we posted our last video. The shop hours have been kind of wonky, so Raven and my schedule have been like conflicting, so we really hadn't got a chance to sit down and do a reading. And so we're going to try and get back in the swing of things again. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a basic blind reading. Basically what I'm going to do is lay out the cards and see what messages Spirit has for you guys out there. So everybody take a minute. Take a deep breath and let's get started. So what we're going to do is divide the deck up into 4 piles. We're going to do pile 1. We're going to do pile 2. We're going to do pile 3. And we're going to do pile 4. All right, so take a excuse me. Take a moment, pick your pile, and let's get started. Pile 1. All right, if you've picked pile 1, let's see what Spirit is looking at today. Interesting. We have the 10 of Cups up in its reverse. We have the High Priestess, and we also have the 3 of Cups. Now, for me, when I'm looking at this, what Spirit is telling me is that someone out there is getting ready to embark into a fresh new relationship, and instinctually, you already know that this is a positive thing, because this individual is going to allow you the opportunity to be who you are, to celebrate you as an individual, and accept you for who you are. It's also telling me that when you are out there, and if you are not engaged in a relationship, and if you are not hooked up with a significant other, what these cards and what Spirit is telling me is that you're okay being alone. You're balanced, you're secure in who you are, and you don't necessarily need a man or a woman or partners in your life to be complete, to be whole. So the message is twofold. If you're not in a relationship, you are perfectly good where you're at. There is no need to rush it. Take this time to focus on yourself and things that you want to do. And if you are someone who is embarking into a fresh new relationship, the relationship is positive, and this individual is going to be very, very, very supportive of who you are. So all in all, pile 1 looks really, really good. All right, so if you have picked pile 2, ooh. Okay, if you've picked pile 2, we're looking at the King of Swords up in its reverse. We are looking at the Knight of Swords up in reverse. And then we are looking at the 10 of Wands in its reverse. If you've picked pile 2, this feels like it has to do with past relationships that you've had. Maybe you haven't necessarily had the best taste, if you will, or best criteria for partners. All of that's in the past. And you can put those burdens down. You can let those things in your past go. You can let that baggage go and move forward from that. Also, what Spirit is telling me is to remind someone out there that You need to step up and take back control of your life and of the situations that you're dealing with. Too many people have their fingers in your life, have their input in your life, and it feels like maybe you've lost a little bit of control of that. And now is the time when you need to take it back. Take it back and tell people who are sticking their nose in your business that they need to step off. This is all about you. This is all about you regaining some semblance of normalcy and control and really putting yourself first. So again, a two-part message. All right, so we're going into pile 3. Ooh, someone's going on a trip. All right. We've got the 4 of Cups in its reverse. We have the Moon up in its reverse. And we also have the 5 of Swords up in its reverse. If you have picked pile 3, you need to take a vacation. You need to walk away from a lot of the chaos and a lot of the stress that you've been dealing with, even if it is only for a day or a weekend, even if it's just going to visit a friend and hanging out overnight. It's going to help your mood immensely. It is going to put you back in a happy place. It's going to open up your intuition. It's going to loosen some of those chains that have kind of bound you over the past couple months. So what pile 3 is telling me is that you need a break. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, you're done. You're over it. And you need to get yourself back in balance. Shake that cranky mood. And just take a little bit of time for yourself. Like I said, it doesn't have to be an expensive trip or a long vacation, but do something for yourself. Go somewhere that makes you happy. Even if it's just for a hike in the woods or going fishing or going to hang out with your bestie or whatever have you. Really focus on taking some time for yourself to help kind of lighten your mood, because what Spirit is telling me, what the cards are saying, is that you've been kind of cranky over the past few weeks, and that's totally understandable. Everybody is going through a lot of craziness right now, so self-care is very, very important. So that's if you picked pile 3. If you have picked pile 4, ooh, all right. All right, you have the 8 of Cups in its reverse. You have the Death card in play. And you also have the King of Wands up in its reverse position. If you've picked pile 4, you are facing a lot of change, a lot of transitioning from one state of being into another. It's really talking about your need to walk away from situations that do not serve you in the positive anymore. And while people fear the Death card, just like in real life, change cannot be avoided. Death cannot be avoided. It comes for all of us. Being able to embrace that change, being able to go with the flow is going to be very important. And it's time for you to really just kind of look at the negative stuff that you've been dealing with. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a situation, maybe it's a job that is dragging you down. Now is the time to make that change and move away from it. Is it going to affect you on a mundane level? Yes, absolutely. But the cards aren't saying that. Let's see what else. Yeah. The cards are saying that, yes, the change may be a little bit, tumultuous, if you will, but it is nothing that you cannot overcome. And ultimately, it is going to put you in a much better position. Looking at what the cards have followed up with, I would say that the change that you're looking at is definitely related to your finances and employment and things that you're passionate about. If you've been working a side hustle to make extra money, and feel like maybe it isn't panning out the way that you thought it would, Spirit's not wanting you to stop that. Spirit is wanting you to think outside of the box to accomplish what you want to get accomplished. So switch it up, change it up, think outside of the box, change the way that you're doing things, because right now it's not working. So switch it up, people. Switch it up. You're going to find that when you do that, your passion is going to reignite, and you're going to be in a much better and a much happier place. All right, guys. So that has been pile 4. This has been Deja with Twisted Sisters Mojo. If you haven't done it already, please do us a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, pop that bell for notifications. And guys, we will see you all on the next video. I hope everyone is having a blessed Wednesday? Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay. Have a blessed Wednesday. If it's not Wednesday, then have a blessed day anyway. All right, guys. I'm out.